Hey guys! So here we are back in our room. We've got our room with all of the flat objects. Now we're going to add some three-dimensional objects. We're going to start with objects that are essentially rectangular. So, you know, beds, desks, counters, dressers, that sort of thing. So first I'm going to show you how to do a bed. Alright, so I'll put my bed in the middle of the room. It's very similar to your flat objects, but instead of starting with a line, you're starting with a rectangle. So I'm going to draw a rectangle.
The corners are in the way.
And this rectangle is the footboard of my bed, right? So this is the front-facing side that is at the bottom of the bed, and I'm going to draw the bed going back up against that back wall. So I'm going to connect, actually first I'm just going to erase this pattern I drew in the rug so you can see it a little better. Right, because now I'm putting my bed on top of that rug. So you're not going to see that. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to connect my top two corners to the vanishing point. Alright, so just like with the rug and the windows, now we've got a triangle, but our triangle is on top of our rectangle. Right? So I'm going to draw one more horizontal line for the end of the bed, and I can erase the lines beyond that. Right, so now I essentially have a rectangle going back in space. Now you would add more details in order to make it look more like a bed. Let's say I'm gonna erase my my window here just to make some more room. It's a little close to my bed. Alright, so I'm going to give my bed a headboard. Alright, these come in lots of different shapes and sizes. Design your own. Okay, and I'll probably add some pillows. Maybe a blanket.
Cut that. You got that out. You got that out. Out.
Alright, so that was just a rectangle. I added some details, now it's a bed. Alright, the other thing that you might find is if you're doing this in a corner of your room, right? So if your object is not directly above or below or next to the vanishing point, if it's in a corner, it's going to be slightly different. Let me show you how it changes. So let's say I'm drawing a dresser. Okay, I'm going to start with my front-facing rectangle. Right, so this is the side of the dresser that I'm looking at straight on. Now, instead of only connecting, actually I want to make this a little bit shorter, so you can see it better. So I'm going to connect all of the corners that face the vanishing point. So in this case, that's 3 corners because it's kind of in the corner, not directly above, below, or next to the vanishing point, right? I end up with 3 corners instead of 2. So I'm going to draw these to my vanishing point. And, you know, if you get to the point where you have a lot of objects and you don't want to draw over the drawing that you've already done, you don't necessarily need to bring your lines all the way to that vanishing point, but you want to be headed there. You know, you want to be imagining the angle that would bring your line to that vanishing point. Right? I'm going to draw, so in order to put my dresser right in that corner, I'm going to draw my vertical at the place where this line intersects the floor line. Right, and same, I have to draw another parallel to this line, so horizontal, and I'm going to draw it between these 2 lines. I'm going to grab my eraser, erase the extra lines, erase the lines of the room corner that my dresser is on top of now. Right, and so there's my basic rectangle. And then to finish this out, I would add some drawers. Right, and drawers are just like your flat rectangles. Right, they're still going to the vanishing point. So those are the 2 main ways that you will be drawing 3-dimensional rectangular objects.